Now, we will talk about the profitability ratio, which consists of three components, which is return on investment, gross profit margin, and also the net profit margin. But for this session, I will explain to you about the return on investment, which the formula is net income after tax divided by the total asset multiplied by 100. In 2017, Nestle company get the net income after tax is 642 million and 550,000, while the total asset is 2,616,823,000. Then, when we divide these two amounts and multiply by 100, it will result to 24.55%. Meanwhile, in 2018, the net income after tax for the Nestle company is 658,882,000, and the total asset is 2,847,282,000. When we divide these two amounts and multiply by 100, we will get 23.15%. This description for both of this year is the return on investment on the asset ratio show how profitable a company's assets are in generating revenue. In 2017, for every RM100 invested, the return is RM24.55 ringgit. Meanwhile, in 2018, for every RM100 invested, the return is RM23.14. The return on investment for 2018 and 2017 of Nestle company has different percentage. This means that the two comprise of the year shows the decreasing in profit. In this context, in 2017, we got 24.55%, shows the higher percentage of the return on investment better than in the year 2018, which results to 23.15%.
Next, we go to the gross profit margin. The formula for the gross profit margin is gross profit divided by the total sales times 100. In 2017, the calculation for the gross profit margin is gross profit divided by the total sales, which is the gross profit is 1,951,104,000 ringgit divided by the total sales, which is 5,260,490,000 ringgit Malaysia. And the result is we get 37.09%. This shows that in 2017, every 100 ringgit of the total sales can produce gross profit amounted 37 ringgit and 9 cents. While in 2018, the calculation for the gross profit margin is gross profit divided by the total sales. The gross profit, which is 2,137,665,000 ringgit divided by the total sales, which is 5,519,045,000 ringgit times 100, and we get the result is 38.73%. This shows that in 2018, every 100 ringgit of the total sales can produce a gross profit amounted is 38 ringgit and 73 cents. The gross profit margin for 2017 and 2018 shows the increasing in its percentage, which is in 2018 we get 38.73%, which is higher than in 2017, which is 37.09%. This shows that Nestle company has improved its efficiency in management using low cost of production, increasing in sales price, overvaluation in closing stock, and undervaluation in opening stock shows a higher percentage of gross profit margin. Next, we go to the net profit margin. The formula for the net profit margin is net income after tax divided by the total sales times 100. The calculation in 2017, we get the net profit, which is 642,550,000 ringgit divided by the total sales, which is 5,260,490 ringgit Malaysia times 100, and we get the result is 12.21%. While in 2018, the net profit for the 2018 is 658,882,000 ringgit Malaysia divided by the total sale, which is 5,519,045,000 times 100, and we get the result is 11.94%.
The description for the net profit margin is, according to the definition, the higher the ratio, the higher the firm's ability to pay taxes. In 2017, for every RM100 sale, net profit is RM12.21 after deducting all the expenses. Meanwhile, in 2018, for every RM100 sale, net profit is RM11.94 after deducting all the expenses. In the year 2018, which we got the percentage of 11.94%, the margin shows a little low. But in 2017, which we got the percentage of 12.21%, were higher than 2018, means we got the decreasing in ratio.
Okay, so next I'm going to continue with liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio comprises of two components, which are current ratio and acid test ratio. So for Nestle company, the first ratio is current ratio. The calculation for current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities. So in 2017, current assets, which is 1,073,111,000 divided by current liabilities, which is 1,651,110,000, and the result is 0.65 times. For 2018, the current assets, which is 1,215,416,000 divided by the current liabilities, which is 1,782,079,000, and the result is 0.68 times. Nestle's current ratio in 2018, which is 0.65 times, is less than the current asset, the current ratio in 2018, which is 0.68 times. This shows that in 2018, Nestle is in a better position to pay its short-term debt compared to 2017. Other than that, the ratio increased from 0.65 times to 0.68 times because of the built-up cash equivalent and other assets from 2017 to 2018. The next one, I will continue for acid test ratio. The calculation for acid test ratio is current assets minus by stocks and divided by current liabilities. In 2017, current assets minus by stocks, which is 467,316,000, and divided by the current liabilities, and the result is 0.367. While in 2018, current assets minus by stocks, which is 530,378,000, and divided by the current liabilities, and the result is 0.384. Nestle's asset test ratio in 2017 increased to 2018. This shows that the liquidity of Nestle in 2017 increased to 2018. In 2018, more assets can be converted into cash and they can pay back the creditor on time compared to 2017.
Now go on to inventory turnover ratio, which is the formula of the inventory turnover ratio is cost of goods sold over average inventory. And 2018, cost of goods sold is 3,381,000 ringgit and 380, while the average inventory is 498,847 ringgit. To calculate the average inventory is beginning inventory plus weight ending inventory divided by 2. And average get the inventory turnover ratio in 2018, which is 6.78 times. And now compared to 2017, which is the last year of the Nestle company, as cost of goods sold is 3,309,386, and the average inventory is 461,327, and the total of inventory turnover ratio is 7.17 times. Okay, the comparison between the 2 years, which is 2018 and 2017, is the Nestle inventory turnover ratios deteriorated compared to previous year, which means that its ability to sell inventory have relatively come down. In 2017, Nestle had a ratio of 7.17, meanwhile in 2018 has a ratio of 6.78 times. Nestle needs to increase their promotion of product for gain profit from the customer. Move on to average collection period. Average collection period for the formula is account receivable over total sales and times 365, which is a day. And to compare, from 2017, account receivable is 264,336, and the total sales on the 2017 is 5,260,490. And when we sum up 264,336 ringgit over 5,260,496 times 365, which is 18.34, and the total round up is 19 days. While 2018, account receivable is 253,957, and the total sales, which is 5,590,045 ringgit, and we have to total up the formula by the average collection period is 16.80 and round up to 70 days. Okay, to compare between the 2017 and 2018, in the average collection period, the ability of the Nestle company of collecting the receivable in the specific time. In 2017, collection period was almost 19 days, but decreased in the year 2018, which is almost 17 days. This shows that the collection is faster compared to the previous year. That's all for me. Thank you.